Sugar white sand or laid-back surf, upscale marina views or classic beach town charm, quiet sunrise strolls, or boardwalks that stay alive after sunset. Welcome to the ultimate Orange Beach versus Gulf Shores showdown. Two neighboring Alabama coastal towns that look similar on the map, but feel completely different once you arrive. Along this stretch of the Gulf Coast, mornings can start with biking scenic trails, afternoons drift past marinas lined with charter boats, and evenings end under skies painted orange and pink. But here's the difference. One destination leans polished and peaceful, built around boating culture and resort-style comfort, while the other thrives on energy, live music, festivals, and family-friendly fun. So which one actually fits your vacation style? Orange Beach or Gulf Shores? By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which one deserves your time and which one you can skip. Let's start with attractions and local culture. If you're planning a vacation spot but can't decide where you should go, then keep on watching. Should you go for the lively Gulf Shores offering classic beach town vibes, or should you splurge and enjoy a quiet and upscale vacation in Orange Beach? Both of these cities have something to offer, but only one will be right for you. So let's find out which one. The first thing that Orange Beach can offer is the Wharf. And honestly, this place feels like someone took the heartbeat of the city and put it right in one place. This is a waterfront district where shopping, dining, and live entertainment turn into one. The complex hosts year-round events and concerts with a massive outdoor amphitheater that seats around 10,000 people. During the day, you can browse boutiques, and as soon as the sun sets, you'll want to stick around for live music or festivals at night. Second, you have Adventure Island, which is one of your typical family stops in Orange Beach. This amusement park is known for its signature erupting volcano feature that you can see from the road. It's built for casual vacation fun like go-karts, mini golf, and an arcade. This will keep the kids busy while the adults relax. The tickets are fixed around a point system where $1 equals 1 point. And there are bonuses for buying lots of points, so plan accordingly. Finally, you've got Orange Beach Waterfront Park. It sits along the scenic Wharf Bay. It's open year-round and features a rebuilt 400-foot pier, picnic shelters, walking paths, and a family playground. So if you want a breather from the tourist buzz, with the sunset walk, an easy photo spot, or just somewhere peaceful by the water, this is it. It might be simple, but it ties the whole experience nicely. On a cultural level, Orange Beach leans heavily into that relaxed Gulf Coast identity. The area is built around beach life, boating, fishing, and family-friendly tourism rather than big city nightlife. While it is upscale, it still feels welcoming. Across Gulf Shores and Orange Beach, visitors typically come for outdoor recreation, fresh seafood, live music, and a laid-back coastal atmosphere. So if your ideal vacation means slowing down by the water with nearby things to do, then Orange Beach will hit all the right spots. But what about Gulf Shores? After all that hyping for Orange Beach, let's see what you'll find in Gulf Shores, the city only 7 miles away from Orange Beach. The absolute must is Gulf State Park. It's one of the biggest attractions there. It spans about 6,150 acres along the Gulf of Mexico and includes beaches, marshes, pine forests, and several freshwater lakes. You can hike, bike, paddle, or fish, especially around Lake Shelby, which is known for kayaking, canoeing, and picnicking. Instead of the classic condo vacation, this offers some real outdoor fun. But bear in mind that while the park is free, parking is not, and it starts at $15 per vehicle per day. Next up is Waterville, USA, which is basically Gulf Shores' family fun headquarters. This 20-acre water and amusement park has been operating since 1986 and sits just a quarter mile from the Gulf. Complete with water slides, a lazy river, a wave pool, go-karts, mini golf, and a large arcade, it's the kind of place where families can easily spend an entire day. The admissions start at $38.95, so you can plan accordingly. And there are bonuses and discounts for senior citizens, children, etc. But you cannot mention Gulf Shores without mentioning Hangout Music Festival. This annual 3-day festival takes place right on the white sand beaches and has featured major artists from rock, hip-hop, indie, and electronic music. At its peak, the event has generated tens of millions of dollars in economic impact and supports hundreds of local jobs. Unfortunately, the Hangout Music Festival 2026 was canceled, so we're taking points from Gulf Shores for that one. In essence, Gulf Shores leans into that classic Gulf Coast beach town identity, but with a slightly more energetic edge than you might expect. The area is known for outdoor recreation, waterfront dining, and large seasonal events that draw visitors from across the country. You'll still get the laid-back coastal vibe, but compared to Orange Beach, Gulf Shores often feels a bit more activity-driven and festival-friendly. And after comparing the two, we'll have to say that Gulf Shores loses the point to Orange Beach for attractions. And that's mainly because the city's biggest event, the Hangout Music Festival, was canceled. But there are many more categories to consider. Next up, how easy is it to get around? The first thing you should know is that Orange Beach is very drivable, but it's not built like a big city with buses everywhere. In fact, the area doesn't have a traditional citywide public bus system, which means most visitors rely on cars, ride shares, taxi companies like Coast Cab and A1 Taxi, or private shuttles to move between beaches, restaurants, and attractions. That's why tourism officials actually suggest reserving a rental car in advance if you want the most flexibility during your stay. Where Orange Beach actually scores some points is walkability in pockets. Places like the Wharf, Gulf State Park trails, and certain beachfront stretches are easy to explore on foot or by bike. And the region even has bike lanes and rental options to help you move around at your own pace. But since walkability is important, we need to say that those walkable zones are spread out. Most visitors still find that having a car makes the trip smoother. You can survive without a car, but you'll have a much easier, more flexible vacation if you rent one. Is Gulf Shores the same? First off, Gulf Shores is very drivable, and most visitors do end up renting a car. The main coastal route, Highway 182, makes it easy to move between beaches, resorts, and restaurants, and parking is widely available near major beach areas. Renting gives you the freedom to explore at your own pace, which is why tourism officials often recommend booking a vehicle in advance if you plan to move around frequently. Now, could you survive without one? Technically, yes, but with caveats. Public transportation exists through Baldwin County routes, yet even travel guides note that few tourists rely on it because coverage is limited. There is also the BRATS bus system, but it's not nearly as comprehensive as transit in bigger cities. There's even the Coastal Express shuttle to make transportation much easier. What most car-free visitors actually use are taxis, shuttles, or ride shares. Uber and Lyft operate in the area, and local taxi companies can take you to most coastal destinations. That said, pickup times can be longer than in major metro areas, so it's smart to plan ahead, especially if you plan on going during the summer. The good news? Gulf Shores itself is relatively compact, and with some planning, getting from place to place can be a walk in the park, particularly in these central beach zones. Bike paths, sidewalks, and even seasonal trolley or shuttle services can help during peak periods. We told you that Gulf Shores will be bouncing back because the city is more walkable and has a relatively well-established beach bike culture. Gulf Shores takes the point here. Pro tip: because most people won't fly directly to Gulf Shores, you'll likely land in Pensacola or Mobile, some of the bigger airports, and you decide to take a rental car, don't get it at the airport. You'll wait about 2 hours in line. Instead, you can get a cab or an Uber to a nearby Enterprise in Pensacola and get a car in like 5 minutes. Now let's talk food, starting with Orange Beach. When you're in Orange Beach and you want a laid-back waterfront experience, you'll probably hear locals point you toward the Gulf. This spot is known for serving seafood in a casual outdoor setting right on the water, with menu items centered around Gulf-sourced fish and lots of seafood. Tacky Jack's Orange Beach is a close second with that classic Gulf Coast comfort food feel. The restaurant specializes in seafood and southern favorites and has built a reputation as a casual, family-friendly spot. If you're looking for something a bit more polished without going full fine dining, Cobalt the Restaurant is a strong contender. It's categorized as a seafood restaurant and is known for coastal cuisine served in a waterfront setting. And the seafood's always fresh. For a more comfort-driven southern coastal menu, Luna's Eat and Drink gives you that home-cooked meal vibe. It's a southern coastal kitchen and tap house, blending fresh seafood with southern comfort dishes. And if you want to go a little more refined for date night, Voyagers offers a different lane entirely. Located inside Perdido Beach Resort, the restaurant specializes in fresh Gulf seafood paired with a more upscale, fine dining experience. It's perfect for romantic dinners and special occasions with breathtaking views. So what does Gulf Shores have to offer as a comeback? One of the most talked about spots you'll hear about is The Hangout. This beachfront restaurant is known for casual American and seafood fare served in a high-energy, family-friendly atmosphere. And if you love seafood, you have to get their ultimate seafood boil. Then there's Lulu's Gulf Shores, founded by Lucy Buffett. This waterfront restaurant focuses on coastal southern food, including seafood, sandwiches, and family-friendly options. According to the restaurant's official materials, it's designed as a laid-back destination with live music and outdoor space. If you're traveling with kids or a big group, this is one of the most reliable crowd pleasers in town. If you're chasing fresh local seafood with a more traditional feel, DeSoto's Seafood Kitchen is often on visitors' short lists. The restaurant specializes in Gulf seafood, especially shrimp, oysters, and fried platters, and has built its reputation around straightforward coastal cooking. Plus, the daily lunch specials like chicken and dumplings and beef tips over rice make it a must-visit. For something a little more casual and budget-friendly, Sea & Suds Restaurant and Oyster Bar delivers classic beach town simplicity. Located directly on the Gulf, it's known for oysters, po' boys, and fried seafood baskets. There's a gift shop and a loyalty card that will get you 10% off every meal for just $15. And if you want to mix things up beyond seafood, Kitty's Cafe gives you a different lane entirely. This locally known breakfast and lunch spot focuses on classic American diner fare, like omelets, pancakes, and sandwiches. It's proof that Gulf Shores isn't just about dinner seafood. While the food in Gulf Shores is great, most of it is based around home-style meals and family-friendly restaurants. They don't have the fancy dining options that Orange Beach does, so they lose a point here. Next, where should you stay in Orange Beach? Orange Beach starts off strong with the full-service beachfront resort experience at Perdido Beach Resort. It's one of the most well-known hotels in Orange Beach that sits directly on the Gulf. It offers multiple on-site restaurants, beach access, and resort-style amenities, which is exactly why it consistently ranks as a top pick for visitors who want everything in one place. For something more mid-range but still right on the sand, take a look at Hampton Inn & Suites Orange Beach Gulffront. This beachfront hotel is known for its included breakfast and easy Gulf access, making it popular with families who want luxury comfort but not luxury prices. If you're trying to balance comfort and value, Best Western Premier The Tides is often highlighted for offering strong amenities at a more moderate price point. It's still beachfront, still well-reviewed, but typically comes in cheaper than the big resorts. And if you're really trying to keep costs down, Sleep in Orange Beach gives you one of the more affordable hotel options in the area. And it's close to the Gulf. It's simpler and more no-frills, but for many visitors, especially quick beach trips, that's perfectly fine. So let's see what Gulf Shores has to offer when it comes to hotels. When you're looking for something with beachfront vibes and quality amenities, Embassy Suites by Hilton Gulf Shores Beach Resort is one of the most popular choices. This hotel is right near the Gulf and combines suite-style space with an elevated beachfront resort feel. So families or couples who want a full experience won't feel left out. If you're aiming for something that blends location and comfort without an overtly luxury price tag, the Lodge at Gulf State Park, a Hilton hotel, is another great pick. Located inside Gulf State Park, this property gives you access to miles of beach and nature trails right outside your door, which is perfect for morning walks or sunset views. You'll still be close to restaurants and activities, but the vibe leans slightly more relaxed and nature-centric. For a classic, budget-friendly option that still gets you close to the action, Best Western on the Beach delivers solid value with beachfront proximity. It's not the fanciest stay in town, but it's hard to beat its location and price if your main goal is beach time and not too much fuss. And if you want a middle-of-the-road alternative that's comfortable but won't break the bank, Phoenix All Suites Hotel offers larger rooms and often feels more like a condo than a traditional hotel room. So when it comes to whether Gulf Shores is better for families or couples, based on the variety of accessible, activity-oriented hotels and condos suited to larger groups and amenities that cater to kids, Gulf Shores is the better choice. So it gets the point here. That's simply because there are more hotel options designed around family-friendly pools, easy beach access, and proximity to attractions like Waterville, USA and Gulf State Park. Before we decide a winner, let's talk weather. We all know that the Gulf Coast climate can totally shape your vacation experience in both Orange Beach and Gulf Shores. Both towns share a very similar climate since they're only a few miles apart. And the general pattern is subtropical: hot, humid summers and mild, pleasant winters. The most popular time to visit is between March and May or September through November, when the weather is warm but not oppressively hot, and humidity levels are lower. During these shoulder seasons, you can comfortably explore outdoor attractions like Gulf State Park and Gulf Shores, or stroll the Wharf and Waterfront Park in Orange Beach without sweating buckets. Summer, from June through August, is prime beach weather if you love hot sun and water sports, but it comes with heavier crowds and higher hotel prices. That's the season when both towns really shine for swimming, boating, and attending festivals. Though you'll want sunscreen, a hat, and maybe a flexible schedule to dodge sudden summer storms. Winter is quieter and milder, with daytime highs often in the 60s and 70s, making it ideal for hiking and sightseeing, but less ideal for swimming. So here's the takeaway. If your trip is focused on beach activities, boating, and water sports, late spring or early fall is the sweet spot for both Orange Beach and Gulf Shores. Both towns get a point for weather because they're just 7 miles apart. So that leaves budget as the deciding category. And finally, which destination is easier on your budget? At the end of the day, your budget might be the thing that makes this decision for you. If you're trying to decide between Orange Beach and Gulf Shores, the numbers, or in this case price tags, don't lie. Orange Beach generally leans more upscale. The area is known for luxury condos and higher-end waterfront properties, which tends to push overall prices up compared to its neighbor. On average, hotel prices in Orange Beach run about $323 per night, with luxury options climbing much higher. That gives you a clear hint about the typical vacation spend here. Gulf Shores, on the other hand, is widely considered the more affordable option. Analysts note it offers a wider range of budget-friendly condos and vacation homes, giving you more price flexibility. So which one is more budget-friendly and offers more beach value for the same beach dollars? The answer has to be Gulf Shores. If you want upscale vibes and don't mind paying a bit more, Orange Beach delivers. But if stretching your vacation dollar matters, Gulf Shores is usually the smarter play. So which one actually wins? It's time for the official tally. Like we already said, in terms of attractions, Orange Beach scores a point there. But Gulf Shores bounced right back up with the walkability and the bike paths evening the score. When it comes to food, Orange Beach takes the lead again, thanks to its several fine dining options that are simply not available in Gulf Shores. But when it comes to stays, then Gulf Shores ties it again with the official 2-2 votes. Since both towns got a point for weather, budget became the deciding category, and Gulf Shores won that round easily. This puts Gulf Shores as the clear winner. That being said, both beach cities have something great to offer. One is more laid back and more suited for a more luxurious vacation, while the other offers those classic beach city vibes and has affordability built right into it.